Good morning and welcome to today's lesson. How are you all doing today? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Great. So today we'll learn how to correctly set up the beauty couch for a facial treatment. This is an essential skill to ensure client comfort, safety, hygiene and professional standards. Today's lesson will be 15 minutes and then we'll have a break from lunch. And today's aims and objectives are to understand how to correctly set up the bed for a beauty treatment and how to demonstrate how to set up the treatment bed for a beauty treatment. So I just need to go through a couple of housekeeping rules. So in the event of a fire, please make sure that you switch off all your electrics and then calmly leave your workstation and exit through the door into the main hallway. Turn left and follow the green fire exit signs towards the exit, where you will come outside and see a big massive sign telling you where the fire meeting point is, which is at the right hand side of the back of the car park. If you do see anyone that has mobility differences, please offer assistance to escort them off of the premises. Opposite the reception is the toilet, and there are some wheelchair friendly toilets in there. And all in the corridors we have a variety of vending machines for refreshments on your break. So the other one I have to go through is our health and safety law poster. All salons will have one and they tend to be in the staff area. Ours is just up on the wall here by the sinks. And what that provides is guidance on mitigating risks for the salon hazards. And your responsibilities regarding workplace safety, and we all need to sign this. So if I can just get you to quickly go over to the sinks, have a little read and then sign that for me, please.
Sign it, put the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on your table you'll find a code of conduct. I need you to take a minute just to read through that and also sign that on the bottom as well. There's also a name tag. If you just pop that on your tunic so then we can get to know one another's name, that would be great. Thank you. So I've also left some paper for you, including some yellow, which some people find much easier to use and better for reading. But if there is anything you can think of that will help you learn easier, please let me know and I'll see what I can do. So I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Antoinette. I started my level 2 beauty in 2011 and I specialise in skincare and permanent hair reduction. My favourite thing about working in the beauty industry is improving people's skin and getting rid of their hair for them. I love helping people and helping make them feel great about themselves, and in this industry there's plenty of opportunities to be able to do that. Do you have any questions at all?
No.
Okay, so moving on to the lesson, I'm going to hand out and email the setup for the items, the order in which we prepare the beauty couch, and an image of the beauty couch all set up. And if you would like to use a voice recorder for this part of the lesson for your notes, please feel free to do so. There's a few health and safety things to consider before we even start getting the set up items out. Can you take a guess of what they might be?
You would need to make sure you wash your hands.
Yeah.
And also wipe down the bed.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so we need to sanitise the bed. We also need to adjust the bed height and then wash our hands. So I've already set up the bed so you can physically see what it should look like. I've also got a diagram just on here to show you what it should look like as well. So then when we get to the demonstration point, I'm just going to leave you to do it. But I am here, so if you do need to ask any questions, then please feel free to do so. So, after you adjust the bed, because we don't want anybody to be jumping up onto the bed, and we don't want anybody to be jumping down. So before any treatment, always lower the bed, and then after your treatment, always lower it as well, so they're not jumping off and causing any health and safety concerns. So, hello. So, after we've brought the beds down, sanitised all of the bed, washed our hands, then we need to get a clean flat sheet. We don't want anybody's skin to be touching this, so we always put couch roll all the length down the bed. Then we have 2 pillows, one for the head and then one for underneath the knees. And that just helps correct the pelvis so that when you're on the bed for extended periods of time, it's just a little bit more comfortable in the lady's pelvis. So new couch roll and a new blanket should be provided for every new client. So what I'm going to do now is just want to do a little exercise, and I'm going to give you some labels, and I'd like you to put in order the setup of the bed, and then once you've done that, if you can swap over, and then we're going to mark each other's work. Okay. And you're all swapped over?
Yeah.
All ready to mark. So, number 1, adjust the bed height. Number 2, sanitize the bed. 3, wash hands. Then we can get the flat sheet, the 2 pillows, one for the head, one for the knees, the couch roll, and then the blanket.
Okay.
Oh, you've both done absolutely perfect there. That's great. So I'm happy with that you have that you know that. That's great. And I will give you these handouts. And this is for the setup, the items, and the image of how the bed's set up. And as I said, I will email all of this to you as well. So how do you feel about doing the demonstration on the beauty couch yourself?
Yeah, good.
Okay, perfect. So I'll take all of this off. And then if I can get you to set it all up after. And do remember the health and safety aspects of it. Great, so I'm going to be here. If you need to ask me any questions, please feel free to do so. But you ready to have a go yourself?
Yeah, okay.
Wash hands.
Oh,
And clean that.
and where?
And adjust the bed. fab. Now that you've cleaned your hands, you can go ahead and put everything on there. That's great.
Okay, that's it.
That's lovely. The only thing I would say is just make sure that the opening of the cushion, the pillows, are just facing away from the client, and it just looks all nice and tidier. But other than that, that's great, that is. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Good. So, I'd like to end the lesson with a short feedback form if I can. And that just really helps me improve my teaching skills. So if you just take a moment for that, and that'll be great.
There you go.
Lovely. Well, that's the end of our lesson for today. And I'll see you back after break. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.